In this movie, I'm going to show you how to create a stop motion movie in iMovie. And you're specifically going to want to use this for your augmented reality animation. So step one, before you do anything in iMovie, I would like you to go, connect to server, yada yada yada, put in your name, etc. Click student. And inside of student, you'll see a folder called augmented reality animations. And I already have mine over here. Open up that folder, find the pictures that you want. Once you find them, you can save them to your server. Now, once you have all your pictures saved, step 2, click iMovie, load that up. Step 3, you are now going to, I'm going to make this full screen for just one moment. Step 3, you're going to want to make a new event. So at the top, click File, New Event. Now if you see New Event, perfect. Ignore me for the next 20 seconds. If you are like me and this new event is grayed out, here's what you need to do. You'll need to, at the top of your screen, click the Media button, move on over to iMovie Library, and at this point, if you go back and File New Event, you can now click it. Now, back with everybody. We're at the same spot now. Please make sure you give it a name. Don't leave it as the date, so call it Aug-de-mented Reality, call it Animations, call it whatever your animation movie is or about. Put your name in there, first name, last name, initials. Give it a name. I don't care what it is. Make your mark. Now, next step, File, New Movie. So I want you to create a new movie. So at the top, File, New Movie. Just select the good old standard no theme. Don't need anything special. No theme. Click the blue Create. And again, give it a name. As I just said, make your mark. I don't really care what it is. First name, last name, initials, animation, augmented. All works for me. So at this point, whoop, that loaded up there. At this point, you will then see a pretty blank screen. A lot of black and gray and white is all you're pretty much looking at right now. We're going to get a little more color in just a moment, but I want you to focus on this import media arrow right over here. This is where you're going to want to add your pictures. So what I want to do is I'm going to get out of full screen for just a moment, and you want to add your pictures that you saved to your server inside of this spot. So I have my pictures loaded up. I'm going to select them all, click, hold, drag, drop them in that space, and I'm going to go back to full screen for right now. And then here are the pictures. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12. You can have as many as you want, little as you want, doesn't matter. Next step, we want to get them to the bottom film strip over here. Now you could do one at a time, one by one by one by one, but it's a long way. Here's an easier way. Simply, if you click one, go to Edit, select all, and then drag them all down to the bottom. You're done. Move on to the next step. While they're down here, and just let me show you, if you look at my picture now, as it's moving, the pictures keep zooming in and out or moving, whatever. You don't want that. It looks kind of annoying, and especially if I keep doing this, it would definitely give me a headache. This is not what you want for your animation. So to change that, at the top or at the upper right hand corner, look for the crop tool, which looks like a rectangle or square like shape. Select that. And the reason why they move is called, they're on the Ken Burns effect. Change that, click Fit, and click the blue check mark. Now now the pictures are no longer moving. So we can move on. If we press play button though, it's still not an animated effect just yet. The pictures are not moving quick enough. They are moving very slow. So to change that, make sure they're all yellow. And again, to do that, edit, select all. At the upper right hand corner again, click the circle with the eye inside of there, the information button. And we want to change the duration here to 0.2 seconds. Once you type in 0.2, click return or enter on your keyboard. And now, if I move my cursor to the beginning, press play, here's my animation. It's pretty awesome right now. I'm loving it. But we're not done just yet. Details. So for the final details, a couple things you can do. At the upper left-hand corner now, there's titles. So look through the titles. You have about 40 different options of titles. Find whichever one you like. One of my always favorites is Prism. So I can grab Prism, click, hold, drag. Now I can either drag it to the beginning, or I can click, hold, drag it to the end. So at the end, I could add created by, if I can spell properly, created by, and you can put your name over there. And in the beginning, if you want, you could throw in another title. Oh, gotta save that. Throw in another title. I can call it Aug-de-mented reality. I can call it stop motion animation, or whatever you want to call it. Or you don't even need to give it a title. You can just put, just leave it blank and your movie starts. So you choose. I'm gonna leave mine blank. Moving on to one of the last things about details. Again, if I press play, looks great. Does not sound great just yet though. I mean, it sounds silent. And you can do a little bit more than just silence. So there's two things you can do to find or to add audio. Number one, there's a website I have for you. You can go to, I already have it loaded accidentally, go to soundbible.com. Over here, look for whatever sound effect you want. If I want to look for a whistle sound, type in whistle, magnify into search, and I have a whole bunch of different whistles I can look for, a warning whistle, dog whistle, etc. You can download it, or what I would suggest, I actually have purchased and downloaded or uploaded over 1,000 sound effects for you all to use. And to access that, connect to server, again, put in your information. Once you do that, click the students volume. Once you click students, look for the effects folder, open that up, you'll see sound effects, and again, you'll see a couple more folders. Select the folder that you want, find the song or sound effect, and once you have it, and I have my sound effect right over here, once you find what you want, you actually need to drag it below your pictures to the bottom over here. So here's my song, I'm going to drag it below my pictures and let go. And now this green bar is my volume. But as you see, my sound effect is much longer than my actual movie. So to change that, I'm actually going to move my mouse to the end, shrink this on down, and I'm going to adjust the beginning as well. Now let's see what this looks like. Still a little bit too long. And now it's perfect if I press the play button. I gotta move my cursor to the beginning. If I press the play button, now my animation looks great. It sounds great. I'm happy with it. Last step that you need to do, get this out of iMovie and share it to a version that you can put onto YouTube or share with your friends or etc., which is an MP4. So right now at the top right hand side, upper right hand corner, click the share button, which is just a square and an arrow. Click share, select file, make sure it has your name in there, and the quality's high. You don't want some crummy old low quality. Select high. You deserve high quality. Click next. Last step over here, make sure the location or the where is called the desktop. At some points, make sure it says your name inside the title so I know who to give a grade for. Save it, and if you look at the upper right hand corner, there's this pie. It should be filling up. Once this pie is 100% solid, a screen will pop up that says share successful. I can close that, and if I now close out iMovie, I can look at my movie. Ignore the spinning ball of death for right now. And here is my movie. Again, this movie I can now put on YouTube. I can share it with my friends and family. I can share it to a flash drive, and your project's now finished. Enjoy.